everyone, and we go on our educational video series. During today's video, we'll go on describing necessary steps to create an IFC file. We stopped at the point when we created a database, populated it with several entities, and saved the result to file. Those entities were IFC Cartesian point, unit assignment, IFC direction, and access to placement 3D. But there is still nothing to visualize. In other words, if we open a file with such content in a viewer, we will see nothing. So let us change this situation and let us append a column to our IFC file. So after opening the file in a viewer, we could see this column element. But before adding a column entity, we need to append two entities to our IFC file. First of all, it is IFC geometric representation context, and the second one is IFC project. IFC geometric context defines a context that applies to several shape representations within a project. IFC project is defined as an undertaking of construction, design, engineering activities that leads towards a product. When appending a column, we need to append its properties and its geometry representation. When appending properties, we should be careful and pay special attention to the relations property. Geometry representation section is a little bit more complicated as requires shape representation description. Now, a couple of words about how we define the geometry. We do not simply provide like coordinates or something of that kind, but the procedure is a little bit more complex. As we deal with the column, first of all, we define column profile, its shape, its radius, as we have a circle, and etc. Next, we provide and describe the mechanism of how we create our column using this profile. It is extrusion in our case. Next, we create an auxiliary element to represent the resulting shape, the result of the extrusion. And next, we create one more shape that aggregates the previous one, and this shape entity is set to our column as an attribute to represent the geometry of the column. So, after the descriptions we provided, the resulting diagram that is capable of appending a visible element to an IFC file will look the following way. First of all, together with the already known elements such as services creation, initialization, uninitialization, creation of the database and populating it with the known entities, we append the following steps. First, appending the prerequisites, that is geometric representation context and IFC project entities, and appending the very column with all its properties and with its geometry representation description. Okay, the implementation of this diagram will be shown in our next videos, and for today we'll say you goodbye and hope to see you next week.